What's up? Welcome to the Fish Tank. My name is Alvaro from littlefishaudio.com. I want to bring today a quick shootout between the Blackline Audio B173 and the B12AmkII. The reason for this is because these are units, and this is a brand really that you hear a lot of talk about, but you don't often get the chance to hear them, much less see them in person and try them out. So we'll go through each one real quick. I'm going to talk through each one, and then I'll play a little guitar through the DI, and you'll get to hear it. So let's get to it. Alright, so here we are listening through the Blackline Audio B12A. It's a super clean sound, as you can hear. Our gain is about at halfway. It's a half rack unit, and each one of these, I should say, comes with a little plate that allows you to join them to make a full rack size, a full rack space. Both of these are going to have a 48 volt phantom power, a phase reverse, a pad, and of course the high Z or the DI. So let's check it out. The B12A is right here. Here's with some of the gain. So I should note that I'm speaking through an AKG 414 XL2. And I really like this. This is it sounds real clean, real open. The B12A is supposed to be designed after the 512 C or the 512 by API, or the 312 actually. Excuse me, is what I should say. But this is very much the characteristic of the API sound. Very open, very clean, and you can really drive up the gain, and you can see how it doesn't really break up. So it's a very nice sounding preamplifier. I'm not much of a singer, so I won't be doing anything like that, but we'll plug in the guitar in a second. So let's take a listen to the B173 now. Alrighty, so now we're listening through the B173 by Blackline Audio. It also sounds great. The B173 is modeled after the very coveted Neve 1073, and some of the aspects that make that original preamp so wonderful is the saturation from the transformer, and you're hearing that a bit of that here in the B173 with the real low end and a bit of a bite on the top. You can argue that it doesn't sound as open, but it has a character that's very, very specific, and I think very pleasing to the ears, and I think many people would agree, which is why the 1073 became so coveted. So we have the difference between the B12A and the B173, besides the sound, I should note, is that you can drive the input on the B173 such that you get a lot more saturation or distortion, and you can hear that it's getting a bit much. Of course, if you want to do an effect, you can go all the way and see what's up with that. So, I mean, anything's possible, really. I like it around here, where I can open the gain a bit more. Yeah, and it's just a great sound. It's such a rock sound, but very different from the B12A. So they each have their own powerful characteristics. So let me turn that down just a little bit. All right, so now let's compare the DI section. So there you have it, two powerful units in their very own right. They each have their own character to them. I would argue that the B12A is a bit more open, transients go through a bit more, whereas the B173 is a bit tighter. It has a bit more saturation, a bit more character. But they're both great. I think they sound really good, especially for the price they're going for. We're carrying these here in stock at Little Fish Audio, so if you guys have any questions or looking to pick one up for yourself, go to littlefishaudio.com and we'll give you guys a great deal. See you next time.